green
Okay,
suit.
so I have to tune this little display a bit. Give me.
Was that someone? Okay, whose Discord was that?
I don't know.
Ooh.
All right, but anyway, welcome one and all to another generic podcast episode, which is it this time 57 right now, and we are joined here with our good buddy admin DJ for the first time in 57 episodes.
Well, the reason why is because I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Labor
Yes,
Day.
Labor Day stream. So technically, we're all naked actually, because we're not gonna be doing a whole bunch of shit tomorrow. Most of us, anyway.
The fuck you talking about? I'm still wearing pants.
I am.
Yep.
Labor Day isn't about like just being naked. Anyway, we're joined here with John.
Tyler, you
Evan,
can't
and
immediately
Ciro.
segue out of that. You fool!
I can, and I just did. We're joined here with John,
Bullshit.
Kevin, and Ciro. Say hi, guys.
I do not make good decisions.
Oh god.
I mean, Tyler, you said we were soft. I'm waiting for us to get hard.
We are hard right now.
What? Oh.
Speak for yourself.
This is literally the intro. We're doing it now. We're live.
Oh. Well.
Professional stream, everybody.
I'm playing Cookie Clicker.
Get the fuck up. No one's allowed to play games during this show.
Dude, it's a fucking idle game, you piece of shit.
Says you.
I've been playing games this whole time.
No one's allowed to play games during
It's a
this shit.
fucking idle game, you
How dare you play
dumbass.
games with me?
bitch. People play
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah, how dare you guys play Quake in front of him? Oh no, don't do that.
Did somebody say Quake?
Quake these nuts.
Oh!
John, you get a pass for tonight.
So,
Look, man, you keep saying like I get a pass, I get a pass, I get a pass, I get a pass. But what are you gonna do?
You use your 3 passes, Tyler.
what do you mean I used my 3 passes? I haven't said anything bad once.
I mean, I'm still salty that on Truth for Choice they made me chase Eric. How the fuck am I gonna catch Eric?
Yeah, no, like that was legitimately stupid. Like that was an impossible choice.
Yo.
Like that was actually stupid.
You're mad. I'm mad. They had me fucking just beating the hell out of me. They slapped my ass. Bare
I
ass.
mean, Kevin,
I did not need to see that.
Kevin, like, what did you expect though? Like, you should have not even played the game.
I mean, we had people. We had a lot of people. We were doing it regardless.
Key of the moment type shit.
But I'll tell you one thing, man. I was sick of cake. I had like 3 birthday parties aside from that one,
Jeez.
and I've been eating cake all fucking day.
What the fuck, man? Holy shit.
You're telling me. Just ate an
What?
entire cheesecake all by myself.
Like,
But you don't fucking regret it.
Oh no,
No.
absolutely not. But Ciro, take it away.
I'll need insulin injections.
Insulin injections are standby, as well as 150 milligrams of adrenaline.
Never mind that. A fucking bird was in my house today.
Isn't it funny seeing a bird literally like in a place where it shouldn't be, like in Home Depot?
Like, no, like I fucking go upstairs and like I eat Papa John's that my sister has on the table. And I hear something in the back of the kitchen. And I'm like, what was that? So I look over and there was nothing. So I'm like eating. And I hear it again. And lo and behold, I see a bird the size of a fucking cat. like smacked the window, and I'm just like, danger, danger, final boss approaching.
Like, he smacked your window when it just got inside like that.
I have no freaking idea. No windows were open. I I don't even know how the bird physically got in. But
It willed itself in. It willed the hell out of itself in.
I was just hiding so the bird doesn't carry me to its nest.
I mean, if anything, and it's gonna make you suffer and make you Wow, I was about to make a very fucked up and dark joke. Let me not.
Dude, remember Bug's Life where with the fucking Kevin Spacey grasshopper?
You mean the greatest fucking role of his life? Well, one of.
Yo, it's like that. Like that stuck with me, man.
Shit.
Like the fucking grasshopper. Fuck that bullshit. We got the bird out. It was so stupid.
Well, you guys get the bird out, and then we got fucking DJ Birdman in here.
Yeah, except he was welcomed here. He was not a bird that just randomly flew to the coop.
I mean, you sure he's welcome here? Because I don't really feel very welcome that he's here. My arms, especially.
Kevin, we hurt you because we love you.
You guys beat the shit out of me like I was a goddamn fucking sandbag.
That they did.
We're testing your endurance.
Here's my endurance. Ow.
To be fair,
Ooh.
even though I went whole hog, Craig did have to go whole hog.
I mean, didn't Craig do some gay shit with you in Truth or Choice?
Yeah, his nutsack was on top of my nutsack, and he licked my forehead.
I honestly, you guys are weird. You guys are weird.
I can't fucking.
There's a limit.
Like Curtis was next to you, just like, what the fuck is happening?
We all were like, "What the fuck is happening?"
I love
Like
Curtis
we were
interaction.
just looking at each other, like wondering what to do in this type of scenario.
You do nothing.
Yeah, you don't do nothing.
And then there's like little children staring at you.
Oh my god, right. He had fucking his niece and nephew were there.
Yeah.
Degenerates. Hey, Lucy's, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? But all in all, I am glad you all guys all came. It was so much fun seeing you all.
It was so much fun seeing everybody that I haven't seen in a while.
Or never met.
Like, yeah.
Like Sebastian was a surprise. Being George and Dan, I was definitely surprised. And Dan and Alex, and finally
Yeah,
Zach.
definitely.
Look, I've been texting Dan, and he's not been texting me back, and he told me to text him.
I wouldn't be
And
too surprised if it that she
I'm
did
like,
something.
you know what? I'm going to call him Alex just to spite him.
I don't know, just whip a Nene in front of him. That pisses him off.
No, my Nene is for my special somebody that's never going to exist and God.
Dude, don't say that.
Ah, it's true.
No, it's not. Dude, I thought the same way. A while back, I thought the same way, and look, I got. I'm in a relationship.
What does that do for me?
I'm just saying. I'm saying if there's someone as hopeless as me that can get in a relationship, you can too.
But you have working legs. I'm from the island of misfit toys.
Even people from the island of misfit toys found love.
Exactly.
No. I don't know. I've been watching both movies simultaneously. I don't know which one was the right one.
No, like no, seriously, you're right. The misfit toys did find a home eventually.
Cool. So it was the movie on the left, not the movie on the right.
Yeah, like coincidentally, those toys were American made.
Oh my god, no, they weren't.
They were not from China.
Oh my god. We didn't say where they were from.
I
So where
mean,
did you get that from?
they were from it was an American Christmas show. I'm pretty sure all the voice actors were white. It was they're American made toys.
Oh shit. Okay, there we go. I lost connection for a second.
Nope.
Yes.
But now, let's see. What else was good about that party? Taking all those drinks definitely helped.
The
I
cake.
don't know why my dumbass started dancing around. I was not trying to
Dude,
dance.
dude, your dancing was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
You
You
just
no.
went
mean
off.
glorious?
Yeah, I kind of missed the fucking clothes.
I enjoyed Eric's brother being the sus guy we all know and love.
Oh god.
Wait, Eric's brother?
The only I've seen him maybe 3 times in my life. And
Who is Eric's brother?
that weird guy trying to get high.
Okay, there's a lot of people that are gonna get high. You gotta be
Yeah?
very specific with that.
Yeah? You gotta be
Oh,
specific.
yeah. I know who he was talking about.
Who is he talking about?
It was like this guy who kind of sounds like Eric, but like he had like a shaved head.
Wait, that was his brother?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
guy
him.
the guy that looked like he can own a gas station.
Wow. Holy shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, not own a gas station, work at a gas station. My bad.
Dude, you're being savage. Holy shit.
I don't know what you're talking. I'm on default mode, and in fact, I'm the lowest energy I've ever been.
Jeez.
I mean, I haven't had much sleep in the past like 2 days
I feel you on that.
due to that food coma on Friday and that
Oh,
7
dude, and then, oh god, yeah, no.
Then the food festival itself, that
And
doesn't
then
help.
Saturday, whew.
Yo, I got like some CBD honey sticks. Those were fun.
I didn't get the CBD shit, but dude, the food there was fucking bomb.
God, yeah.
apples.
No, so I went to the I went to that one Asian food stand where they had the bao bun stuff. That stuff was great.
I didn't know that. Ah, damn it. See, should have stayed.
And that was the first time I've ever had bao. Oh. Like those steamed buns were amazing. I didn't have a fork or anything, so I just used my hands. No, so that's another. That's one thing that I wish that they did is that they gave a little bit more space for the festival, just to have a little more walking room.
Oh,
'Cause that
yeah.
place was packed.
So my parents went to Smith Point for Labor Day weekend.
Nice,
And
nice.
and they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me about it. The only reason I knew about it was that they asked me to look after the dog
Wow.
while I was doing something.
What the hell?
And I'm just like, "Well, why can't you do it?" And I'm like they're like, "Well, we're in Smith Point." And I'm like, Huh. I hung up. I sat down, and I'm like, I guess the dog is dying tonight.
Whoa.
Like, no, I here's the thing. You give me advance notice, fine. But if you spring something on me, I'm going to do whatever I'm doing first. And if I decide to do whatever you ask me to do, it'll be, you know, because I'm in a good mood. But if you spring something on me without notice, I might spite you.
That's kind of how these things kind of go nowadays.
Yeah, I'm not keen on that shit. I don't like getting surprised.
Come on, a surprise every now and then isn't so bad.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know how I can relate to that, Kevin. It's not like, I've been trying to get you to come back to the island for the past 2 to 3 years, and then suddenly you come to the island without telling me. Not no text, no nothing, just
I
Hey,
was
can you watch the
trying to,
dog?
just
I was trying to stay undercover on that until my family figured out where I was. So
undercover. You
Yeah.
could have just sent me. You could have just DM'd me, man. They're not cyber hackers. I'm pretty sure like most of your families don't even know what a computer is.
I mean, no, the older generation don't really know, but I mean, the younger generation they manipulate too. Yeah, they know.
Oh
They know
yeah,
computer.
there's no hackers in your family. Is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, maybe I don't know my family that like that. So shit, for all I know, there could be.
Should.
Come on, Kevin. You could at least send me a DM.
Listen, I am very sorry. You got to see me though. Can we get over that part?
Yeah. I also
I'm still
want.
pissed that you didn't tell anyone about the fucking thing about you being there an hour and a half late.
No, like Eric
Yeah, that
Eric
was my
went on a
okay, that
tangent
was my
about white people for the past 2 hours.
yeah. To be fair, okay. To be fair on Eric's part, because I literally thought people were gonna show up until around like 8 itself. So I was like, I was
Like
surprised people
Eric
showed up
was
early.
yelling at me because I came early, and he's like, when I say 6, you come at 8. When I say 8, you come at 10. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, to
Okay.
be fair, you came like 2 hours earlier.
Yeah, and also to be fair, with me, being on time is an Italian thing.
Okay. So, when you're growing up in a Hispanic and Black household, it's you come late to a party. You don't arrive early to a party. If the
Why?
party starts at 6, you go there at 8.
What the fuck? What? How does that make sense?
It's a cultural thing. We come late
And you leave
and
late.
we leave late.
Is that like you think you could have mentioned that?
No, it's like like I said, it's a cultural thing. No one was expecting y'all to come on time.
We really were not.
Y'all
Also,
suck.
What? Like, are all right. I'm going to just say this. If you tell me to be at a certain time, just tell me to be there at that time, and I'll be there at that time.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Fair enough.
We understand.
Like,
If it's anything else but a party.
but
What?
like, okay, so I love the whole Eric ran on white people because his mom joined in, and I heard his mom conversing with Eric as I'm downstairs in the room listening to this. I felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like,
No, it's still because the thing is with Italians is that because the thing is if you're not there at a certain time, people will start to worry about you, and then you'll get 50 fucking phone calls, angry, saying like, "Where the fuck are you?"
See that?
I love
fair.
I love when Italian people like get all personal. Like they get all like emotionally offended if you're even like 10 minutes late.
Without no, this is without notice. Saying like, hey, like this is always without notice. Like if you tell someone, hey, I'm gonna be late, and then but if you can't exactly get in touch with one person A, you get in touch with person B. It's like, hey, can you tell person A that I'm going to be late? And then person B doesn't say nothing. You immediately, when you get there and you get shat on, you immediately throw person B under the bus.
I completely understand. It's just it's a cultural thing.
You say Zero. You say cultural thing. I say cop out.
It's not a cop out.
You're the what culture?
I told you.
It's just people being rude.
No, in a Hispanic and Black household, you come late.
Oh, fuck that.
That's the whole thing. Like, haven't you ever heard of fashionably late?
That's not fashionably late. Fashionably late is like a half hour.
Zero. I'm Caucasian. There's nothing fashionable about me.
Hey, even I knew the arrived late. I'm as white as sin.
Well, that's probably because you passed the fuck out, Tyler.
No, he was
Pass
working.
I was working.
Yeah,
Sure.
No, he really was.
I'm messing with you.
I don't know why I expected anything different, but Tyler showing up like he was Guy Fieri with that spiky hair, man. I'm just like, I didn't know we were on an episode of Divers, Drive-ins, and Dives. Like,
listen, all right.
Mystics takes you to Flavor Town.
I can swear to God.
I mean, I'm on the Discord chat, and I'm just looking at this weird tasting chocolate GIF.
Weird tasting chocolate gift? What?
I'm just staring at it.
Where's the GIF?
It's in the complaints department. Is that our general chat or like?
No, the complaints department is just a venting/ranting room or just stupid complaint room.
Also, guys, my doorknob fell off. I'm stuck.
Do you have a screwdriver in your room?
Kevin,
I don't think it's
open the door with your forehead.
I'm gonna come open the door for you right now, Sarah.
Just
Like-
dick.
Too small.
Damn.
Be that secret agent black dynamite. Like
No, Secret Asian Man.
Secret Asian man?
Yeah, you never heard that song?
Secret Asian man, secret.
wasn't there a movie like a African American spy movie, Undercover Brother or some shit?
I have no idea.
I honestly thought you were talking about white chicks. That's the first movie that came up in my head. Please hold.
Please hold these nuts.
No.
Got him.
Oh. Yeah.
You know,
We're just hearing everything here.
like
Might be.
here's something that always been bugging me, and I need validation on this.
What?
Do you think like I always feel weird when someone mentions my day off. Like if someone says like day off on my day off, it takes the fun out of it. Like I don't acknowledge my days off. I just exist in them. Do you think there's like an extra do you think it's cringe to like mention your day off on conversation?
Nah.
Slightly.
Nah, because if someone asks you like, what are you doing? It's like, nah, dude, I'm doing nothing. It's my day off.
No, it's like my stepmom's like really white, right? So um she always like says, hey John, do you have the day off? Hey, have a nice day off, John. I'm like, you know,
Yeah, yes.
I mean, casual. I mean, her asking if it's your day off, that's fine. But casually saying like, "Have a nice day off," that's kind of weird.
well,
But if you're having a conversation, someone's asking what you're doing, it's like,
again,
dude, I'm doing nothing. Like, it's
she's
my
an
day
old white
off.
lady. I kind of get it. But like at the same time, I have an internal instinct to just tell her to go fuck herself. You know, you know how we Islanders do. At one minute we like be all like, "Hey, what's up?" and the next minute we're like,
Tyler,
"Fuck
go
you,
fuck
get off the
yourself.
fuck my lane."
Yeah.
See, point proven.
I mean, Tyler probably is a fictional Super Saiyan right now. Like, well, his hair is probably just
Bullshit.
spiky. The
He
spiky hair.
wishes. He wishes he was a Saiyan.
Like with those sharp edges.
His
Ah.
beard would probably can grow gold.
Ow.
Is this just a roast session for me? Because I'll just end the show right now.
Nah,
Trust me,
man. I mean, we do this because we love you.
Yeah, my hair looks fucking amazing.
I never said it didn't. Did I ever say your hair didn't look pleasing?
No, you didn't.
Not really. No, you didn't say that.
Then that's your shit. It's not like that's not on me.
Fucking really gonna be a snide asshole. Like hide behind that fact and shit. All right, I see how it is, John.
What?
My God.
What? Like, and you're talking to
I
me.
didn't technically insult you, but I didn't technically compliment you either. I just said that your fucking hair looks memey and shit like that. You're taking it the wrong way, man. That fucking
Wow, dude,
gaslighting
maybe
little bitch. Fuck you.
Wow, Ty, way to be a dick.
What? Like, all I said was you looked like a Super Saiyan and a very famous guy on Food Network. What's the problem?
Super Saiyan.
You know exactly what it is.
No, I don't. Like,
Fieri.
looking like Guy Fieri is a
Oh,
trend. It's an awesome thing.
No, it's
Now I
not.
can go further beyond Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri 2.
Oh.
And this is to go even further beyond
Yeah, bam.
Guy Fieri 3.
Yeah, like
I did
I don't know, man.
There is no
And
Guy
then
Fieri
you're
past Ascension,
you're
by the way.
talking to me about planes, you man. Like
I'm talking about planes? Excuse me?
some shit. I don't know
What?
what were we talking about? Like that time at Eric's party? I don't know.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I forgot what I was doing. So, I'm actually I actually don't like 3-day weekends.
Really?
Yeah, cause like I like getting paid,
Okay, fair point.
and if the weekend doesn't end, I don't get paid.
I'm also gonna argue against that.
And
don't know.
if I don't get paid, then I'm not a happy person.
Nobody gets Nobody's happy when they don't get paid for their job.
I mean, yeah, then I have to sell body parts that of friends and family, mostly friends.
I'm not allowed to sell my family's body parts. Some of them don't work as good as they're used to, so they're pretty much devalued. As for my friends, y'all pretty much drink and smoke like I don't fucking know. So that's another devalue.
No, Kevin is like on to the top of my list.
I'm not selling my forehead. It's kind of my defining feature.
Listen, if you were going to organ harvest,
Kevin, I mean,
You-
there's enough to go around. Think of all the forehead transplants you'll be able to provide.
Bite me.
no, I've actually seen people with bigger foreheads than Kevin.
Yeah. Also, Kevin, I really would need to know, why'd you get a man bun?
I can answer this.
Well,
Oh no.
well,
actually-
how the turntables.
Just to answer this. You see, Kevin went up to the highest mountain of Georgia.
Georgia doesn't have mountains.
Fuck you, I'm telling the story.
I think Georgia's flat.
To the highest hill in Georgia.
Just like my brain. Anyway, like
Smooth brain.
We should have like tracked down the gay cowboy and invited him to the party.
dude, let me finish my fucking story, okay?
Oh, you were telling a story?
Yes, he was.
So as I was saying, Kevin went up to the highest point of the mountains in Georgia. And there he studied the blade.
My fucking god.
Okay, by the time he came out,
Yeah.
he became a badass motherfucking samurai. And that is why he has the man bun.
Again, Georgia's flat.
So is your ass.
What about my ass?
I mean,
You know,
Zero. It needs to be flat.
I know, it's
I
nice.
can't have anything weighing me down, throwing me off balance.
my guy, I've seen you walk. Pretty sure your thoughts and your wit is what throws you off balance.
Look, man,
Taken,
I'm just.
why don't you just like work out your upper body basically, since like you can't do anything about your legs, just be like an entirely insanely buff guy like on the top half and literally just use your arms to like walk around.
I mean, look. I mean, I hate when people assume, since my lower body's fucked up, why not work out my upper body? Because
You don't
I-
get the lower body support yourself.
I don't want to do that. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer that watches anime. I want to be the most degen as possible.
You want to like you don't want to just like fucking be able to like hop around on your knuckles basically and just like like essentially like almost like a humanoid gorilla in a sense.
No, that's fucking dumb.
Why not? That's awesome.
No, it's not, because then you'll fucking have arthritis.
Arthritis is preventing you from becoming
Dude,
the human
have
gorilla.
you thought about that arthritis, Tyler?
No, not really, because I'm more or less like probably just gonna die from alcohol poisoning at some point in my life.
I mean,
You're gonna what?
No, enough. What?
I heard I heard die of something. That's the only reason why I responded.
It's either I die of alcohol poisoning, I die doing something like completely out of the ordinary, or it's because I died because I finally decided to chase my dreams of becoming a ghost detective.
dude, I saw Grave Encounters. That shit fucked me up.
If I die, I want to die breaking every single bone in my body.
Just so you
I
can
mean,
know what it's like to feel mush.
I just wanna witness the destruction of my enemies. Um. So anyway, like I don't really know if this is a thing, but I've been getting weird people coming into my job. Like
Oh, so.
cause the thing is my job we do closings for Bethpage,
Yeah.
Federal Credit Union, and so people come in like title closers come in for checks or like members come in for like their checks for closing a house. So um a rude guy came in and like I love how everybody assumes that when whoever they talked on the phone, um I'm the guy they talked to when that's not the case. I'm just front desk. So they're always like super rude thinking I know what they're talking about, but I'm not. I don't even I trust me, I don't. And this
Yeah.
guy was like, "Yo, Kate, give him a check, chop chop." I'm like, all right, sir. Yeah, here's the sign-in sheet. I'm gonna need you to sign it." And then the guy's like, "Well, why would I sign it? I haven't got the checks yet." I'm like, "That's not how it works." And then the guy's like, "No, this is how it's gonna work." I'm like, "Oh, it's like that now."
Oh, so now you work here now? You know
Oh
better than
man.
me?
No, and the guy took my stapler.
Took your stapler?
Yeah, I'm like, I as soon as I come back after photocopying his ID, he fucking took my stapler.
Wow. Why? He took my stapler.
I don't know, man.
I can't deal with the fact that Bill will take my stapler one time. So if I lose my stapler, you can burn the entire
Bro,
building down.
like I had to ask my boss for like a new stapler and she's like, "What happened to your old one?" And I'm like,
Fucking customer stole it. What do you think?
like the fucking title closer stole it. A- And like she stared at me for like 5 seconds like, "What?"
You just gave her a new experience.
I'm just like, "Yeah, damn."
Damn.
Yeah. And here's a weird fun fact. If if a holiday is on a weekend, my cafeteria it closes down on that Friday, even though I'm working on that Friday.
Cafeteria closes down even if it's on a Friday.
Yeah, because it's a private family-run company, which is I don't know why they have it like that, because no place does this, but they close down on Fridays, on if there's a holiday on the weekend.
Okay, well I understand that.
Yeah, so it's fucking dumb.
Shit.
Yeah. Um, but
Yeah.
TV really does not work. That's a damn shame.
You broke your TV?
No, one of my friends gave me a TV because I don't have one, and the TV didn't work.
Then
So you
just get a
broke it.
new one.
So you
You
broke
just
it,
want me to
Kevin.
get my- I didn't break shit.
Bullshit.
Just get a new one.
You just get a new one.
Yeah.
It would definitely come down here to game and shit. Every now and then it's fine, but I don't really care.
I mean, or here's a thought, like, I said here's the thought, but I lost that thought as I said here's the thought.
Do you mean you lost the thought, or you lost the fuck you were giving about the said thought?
Probably both.
Could be both. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I was like,
How you make it is. What episode of Black Mirror are you on now?
So 3 halfway done. Still at 1.5.
For what?
He's binging Black Mirror.
why?
Nobody asked.
Why would you do that to yourself, man?
You don't need an answer.
Even I told him, I was just like, you don't need to go binging. I'm like, just take it one step at a time. The shows are definitely on mine.
I mean, no, Black Mirror bad.
It's a good show. It is love. It is a good show. It is funny.
It's not
Fucked up.
good.
No, the episodes that are fucked up, but it is good.
Yo, the summer anime season is so fucking dumb.
The
You want me to
what?
start the Raptors Dragon Maid?
The what?
The summer
summer
anime
anime
season.
What do you mean by that?
Like, there's certain number of animes that come out each season of each year.
Oh, so you're saying the lineup for this that was this past summer?
Yeah, no, this summer, right now.
Summer's over, dude.
No, it's not. It's
basically.
not over till the 21st. That's how it works. It's not over till the 21st of September. That's when fall
I
starts.
mean, I'm gonna say this much: if I feel like the weather is like I can go hop into a pool and I won't get cold when I step out, then summer's still on, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
I hate it when basic bitches just keep thinking September's here, summer's over.
Because because September's technically, back to school time. Y'all gonna
Yeah.
go back to school.
So
Yeah,
for all
but-
intents and purposes, the fucking summer's over.
Yeah, be
No,
happy
it's
you're
not
in
because we're
Georgia.
not in
School
grade
can
school.
start
So we're it's like the actual facts is summer's not over because it's not the 21st of September.
Just be happy you're not in Georgia. School's there, starts back in August. Around I think August 10th or 12th or something like that. And they're going back in the heat. And right now, back in Georgia, it's probably still like 90 or so. That don't get
I
that
mean-
doesn't end until October.
Isn't their schools like just Amazon factories now?
Jesus Christ.
You're out of line, but you're not wrong, honestly.
Damn.
How am I out of line if it's true?
Because you don't have to word it like that.
Like,
Basically.
what else can I word it as? It's just
Something
facts.
different.
A sweatshop.
You could
You
call
can
it
say
an
that.
oven, a broiler, a smoker. Not an Amazon factory.
What do you mean? It's like that's the actual truth, though. Like, they're shipping out people to like be Amazon workers, man.
I mean, maybe out there for people who work for Amazon, yes. I mean, for people who go back to school, it's a sweatshop.
I
Maybe
would
like
I would not be surprised if Amazon has dipped funds into some schools in poor states.
poor states or poor cities in general.
I don't know. Maybe either or. Like, Amazon like dips their money in the most sus ways.
Yeah, to be fair, which other president? Well,
And not only that, like they put their money towards stupid shit, but they can't make a decent game and like freaking be better than like FF14. New World is not that great.
you're not gonna let that go, are you?
It's just okay. Amazon's a billion-dollar company, yet they can't make New World into an epic masterpiece like it should be.
Listen, I'm already mad alone that they already rebooted Saints Row and they make it into some preppy teen Fortnite pop shit.
Yeah, I fucking hated seeing that shit. That was like the worst thing I've ever seen by far.
That honestly broke my heart seeing that.
Like,
What?
honestly, it's like it's gonna be complete ass when it comes out.
Well, that's your
They said,
opinion.
"Oh." No, they said like, hey, these gang members are just trying to be gang members for recognition. They want to be known. They want to be known, and they can't be fucked with. Like, no, the original Saints, they literally came together because of a necessity. Like the gangs they had out there were being out of control, so they came together to literally collectively stop them. It was a gang to stop other gangs and bring peace back to their city. This one's just about some kids making names for themselves.
Yeah, this was back when Saints. Literally, they should have kept the course with Saints Row and 2 and not go completely batshit crazy in 3, basically. Like, like they really should have, because Grand Theft Auto really needed the competition, in all honesty.
They
Honestly,
did.
like, I still enjoyed.
To be
most of
fair,
the
I
story.
actually like the craziness of 3 and
I mean, yeah.
of
I mean,
3.
the wacky shit. I'm not too like I have no problem.
4
with
was a
except
little.
for-
Well, 4 had a lot of fucking plot holes that is just like.
I mean, they basically
and
just
you know
made
what?
4 because people pissed Johnny Gat died in the stupidest way, which honestly he did.
You want to know? You want
I
to know
will.
why?
I will say
You wanna
that
know
like
why, DJ?
like
You wanna know
Gat
why?
did go out like a bitch, and yes, I know because 4 was originally set up to be a DLC for 3.
Yes, that, and also the fact that literally, hey, this is what happens when you have no grounding and you decide to go fucking batshit crazy like 24/7 when with all the bullshit. Basically, it literally turned like you get plot holes, you get all this other bullshit on top of it, and you have all these problems. Basically, at least with Saints Row 2, it had the crazy and it was grounded at least. Like, remember the
Exactly.
fucking mission with the chainsaw and shit.
Well,
Like
3 was also grounded, but like 4 was just like completely out of there.
Not really, because they had zombies as an actual plot in there. Like they had zombies in Saints Row 1 and 2, but not as like an actual plot like mission.
Well, that wasn't the zombie thing also DLC?
No, I mean, no, not as
DLC.
far as it could have been like a DLC mission, but I know it was also a mission in the main Saints Row 3 story where they had to stop them.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
like no, like
because Stag decided to use fucking like chemical warfare, and it's like, what the fuck?
Like yeah, they went a little too like. Don't get me wrong, like they had the gangs, but they went a little too crazy with them. You had like the sex trafficking gang. Well, okay, that was pretty normal, but you had a fucking robot ninja techno fucking gang and luchador gang. Like that was a bit much.
Yeah.
And yeah, Stag. Like they didn't need like that. Like if you want like an anti-task force, like an anti-gang task force, okay, but you had like a giant ass fucking secret military task force going after like a small street lies gang.
Yeah, exactly. But
dude, I own an RPG. You guys own a fucking war fleet.
But again, at the same time, like if we're talking about like grounding, 4 was way less grounded than 3.
Well,
Because they brought
obviously.
fucking aliens in there.
You know,
Here's the thing too that didn't make any sense from 2 to 3. Like Shondi, like like they poorly could like explained why Shondi got all cleaned up and shit.
Well, because they started to get a name for themselves, so she cleaned herself up.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't too bad of a thing. Besides that, the only good thing about Saints Row, like 3 and 4, they gave us Kenzie. Let's be
Kenzie's
honest.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, she was one of the best things that came out of that.
Not so though, like regardless, me personally, I'm excited for the reboot, and also I want to see where they take this. Because again, because actually for the first
reboot.
time, a what?
The reboot. Where? How else are they gonna take it? Like they're probably gonna. It's probably
Well,
gonna
again,
be mildly, or it's gonna be shit, basically.
Well, again, I'm not sure where they're going to take it. And also, this is the first time in a Saints Row game where we actually don't have a waterlocked city to stomp around in.
I mean, I kind of would rather have that though. It kind of works as it is.
I'm just saying.
Who
Like, I
even
mean,
is the
don't get me wrong. You
developers?
have multiple cities. What?
Or even the developers anyway? What's their what other games have they worked on? Because I know it's not the original team.
No, it's a completely different team. Honestly, I think most of the original team left, and this is just like more new people.
I mean, there are still some of the original people on it because
Yeah,
the guy.
for the people who worked on like Saints Row 3 and 4, not for the ones who worked on 1 and 2.
Oh, it's Volition.
Yes.
Okay. So literally, like, I mean, didn't they try to like?
You're cutting out a little bit, Tyler.
That's because my mic is in a weird place. Anyway, didn't they try to reboot this franchise with that other like fucking like Saints Row game?
Agents of Mayhem. Yeah, no,
Yes.
and they actually acknowledged, yeah, that was shit because they were experimenting, and they acknowledged that Agents of Mayhem was shit.
And this looks like shit too. Why is one of them wearing like a fucking bow tie and a preppy suit? Like, no, I don't like this honestly as it is.
Are they player
like,
characters though, or are they like
NPCs?
Are they NPCs? If they're NPCs, yeah, I might have a problem with it. But if it's
They're
like just trying to show off the
NPCs.
co-op, then yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're NPCs. I mean, it's one thing if you have like a custom character that's dressed like that, but like for NPCs, like come on, like you have them in gang outfits, and yeah, then they eventually evolved out of that into like more fancy outfits. Like Pierce was like in a jersey and shit, but now he's like in an actual suit because he's in charge of shit.
Pierce is still a bitch though.
He is, and that's the funny thing about him though.
But again, at the same time, we're judging this just from the trailer. Like we don't know what's actually going to be. You know what I mean, Kevin?
I mean, they literally stated what it was going to be. It was going to be about kids who wanted to basically, make a name for themselves.
We are going to play as children. Street violence with children.
What I'm saying is like we don't know, like we're just taking this from face value. We don't know like the actual characters. We don't know what their motives is. It's just make a name for ourselves in this shitty town. Like we don't know what else is underlying and all that and other good shit.
Fine, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt for now, but I swear to God, if the story turns out the way I think it is, I'm absolutely just posting shit on that as much.
I mean, dude, again, like it's your opinion. I'm not saying like go buy it. I'm just saying give it the benefit of the doubt because this is the first Saints game we've had in how many fucking years? Because I'm not considering Get Out of Hell a separate Saints game.
Yes, I mean, it's tied into the lore.
Yeah, it's tied in the 4, but at the same time, like 4, in my opinion, could have used another 6 months in the oven.
Here's another thing though.
I mean, the gameplay was fun though, but the story, yeah, that was
the gameplay was fine. Gameplay fine, but the story itself was just like, no. Because do you guys care if I go on a rant about this shit and spoil some shit?
I've not been listening for the past 20 minutes.
God damn.
Tyler, do you mind if I go off?
Fine, go ahead. But I have some thoughts.
Then voice them first.
Tyler, move your fucking mic because I can barely even hear you.
And my mic seems fine, like from my point of view, though. Like I don't know.
You're cutting out. Bad? You're like Like that's what I'm hearing. Like when you're trying to actually like talk.
Say it with your chest.
What about everybody else, for instance?
I mean, back like the Saints Row 3, as like Johnny Gat said, the Saints.
I'm talking about my mic.
Oh. Your mic is fine.
Okay,
You have been cutting out every now and then, though.
probably because I stopped and paused for some things.
And the way you stop and pause is just a perfect clean cut.
I don't know. But anyway,
Assert your dominance.
like the deal is though, is that this like they've tried to like they've rebooted the game like once like into Agents of Mayhem. They realized that didn't work basically. So what do? They're going back basically and like changing up more shit basically. But another key thing about this is that they're not like they don't really listen to like what the fans want either, like in a sense, like because a lot of people want a little more of a serious story like from Saints Row 2 basically. They've said like they pretty much ignore everybody like from the Saints Row 2 community at this point in time because they just do their own shit basically.
Companies
like-
don't do that.
It's like so it's kind of hard to like also be excited about like a game that when it's literally just like, oh yeah, they're not gonna listen to any feedback whatsoever. So this game's probably gonna be it's probably gonna be shit anyway. So whatever. And they probably
Diablo
only
Immortal came out on the basis of not listening to shit.
Wait, what'd you say?
Diablo Immortal came out.
Well, the whole premise of Diablo Immortal is that it came out when no one wanted it to come out because
Well-
it was a phone game.
Okay, so in my opinion, with Diablo Immortal, they should not have had it be the fucking showstopper. They should have announced it saying, "Hey, we're still working on Diablo 4, but have you ever wanted to actually learn more about the world you're going to be fighting in? And you want to learn more about Sanctuary because that's literally what Immortal was for. It was literally as a means to just give us more lore, but have it be a game.
It was,
But no one wanted it to
cash
be on the
grab,
phone,
dude.
though.
I know it was a fucking cash grab.
China money, dude.
Fuck off.
It
Yo,
is. You know it
and
is.
plus the fact that we're never going to see Diablo 4.
Just like we'll never see Half-Life 3.
Oh,
Diablo
God,
4 is never going to happen. I don't even think Blizzard will be alive by the time Diablo 4 becomes a concept.
They're too big to fail, Activision, unfortunately. So this new lawsuit that came up about from like all this bullshit is probably like only gonna just be like a thing that just delays Diablo 4, if anything, because they're gonna release it anyway.
Yeah, that and also from the people that did get laid off were some key players for the Diablo 4 team.
Well, it's only really gonna get delayed, and it's probably only gonna make the project less appealing in the aftermath of things. If I'll be honest. That's usually what happens when key developers leave during like developments. You get Anthem.
Well, Anthem was also because Activision was literally strangling BioWare,
EA.
like suffocating. Oh, EA.
Yeah, EA.
EA, Activision both have a fucking A in it.
Like
EA.
Anthem, I don't really know how modern companies can just screw up like this.
It's really hard to, like, you have to try to.
And like not BioWare is not even a problem anymore. Like
No, I know. Like, it was literally EA strangling BioWare.
what about
Also-
CD Projekt Red?
To be fair,
It's Cyberpunk.
I'm giving CD Projekt Red the benefit of the doubt because in my opinion they bit off more they could chew with Cyberpunk, but then COVID hit and it screwed everyone over.
That's true.
Well, here's the thing. Like they knew that it wasn't finished, but they released it anyway. And they became the laughingstock of the whole industry.
Yes, and then also at the same time they were gonna put out this huge ass hotfix, and then this chuckle fuck decided to say, "Hey, fix the fucking game, or I'm gonna hack you," and then it immediately fucking hacks their entire network and delays the hotfix even more because they gotta do damage control.
Yeah, because some
And
people are just retarded, you know?
It's well, I still have hope that the industry will get better.
Well, no, yeah, it will get better, but at the same time, for both the ethical and the logistical shit, we're just outsiders.
Here's the
We
thing, though. By the way, go ahead. By the way, but I just wanted to chime in real quick. But finish your thought, DJ.
No, that was my thought.
Okay.
Like we're literally just outsiders from the ethical as well as the logistical standpoint of the gaming industry. Like we don't know what exactly goes on in that environment until what's really put out there.
Essentially, but my thought on the whole thing is that things technically like aren't ever going to get better in the gaming industry until like something happens, like whereas like developers actually like get treated like fairly in a sense, and not like essentially like almost like sweatshop workers, like in a sense.
The problem is it's not government regulated.
Well,
I mean,
I don't believe the government. I don't believe like in government regulation, like so much so like I don't have like a strong opinion on like just government fixing everything, because like look at the DMV for instance, like that's the most unmanaged shit ever, and it's government run.
I mean, yeah, but like
And then
there has to be a balance on.
And then the United States Postal Service was government funded, and it was just to the point because I believe they're no longer government backed, the United States Postal Service. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Tyler.
Yeah, the United States Postal Service is government run. Yeah. And
but is it no longer? Is it still, or is it no longer?
It's still being funded. I think. I'm pretty sure it is.
Well,
because like you need an interconnected like mail delivery system at the very least.
I don't think I think the problems with the Postal Service was only was it only the Trump administration, or was there like
this
still...
was before?
Oh no! Don't bring Trump into this. This was before it. Or he was president.
I don't know.
If we're going into politics, I am going to sleep because I'm getting tired.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep this out of politics.
Yeah, let's.
But so can I have my rant on Saints Row 4 now?
Oh, I forgot. Right.
Kevin, you might want to hear this because you might want to hear me go off.
Just go already.
Fall asleep.
Go off, girl.
Fall asleep, so just make it quick, my guy.
So my few like gameplay wise with Saints Row 4, it's fine. It's fun. The superpowers, however, kind of make what made Saints Row a little bit Saints Row with like the vehicles and stuff useless. That's the only issue I really have the gameplay though, and also the fact that you got to pick up health. You got health pickups instead of just naturally regenerating health. But that's whatever. But the fact of like story wise, you becoming the fucking president, and then aliens come up, and then literally this guy who's supposedly a collector, who's still essentially harvesting Earth, blows up Earth just to spite you. Literally going against his whole characterization. Fucking Zigglenuts here just got pissed off because one person got out. It's like, what the actual fuck? Like, you could have had the same message going across, like, hey, I'm still the big man up top here, by like blowing up a continent, or blowing up Stillwater, a steel port. You know what I mean? But blowing up the entire fucking Earth when you're still harvesting it for your collection? That's fucking stupid.
I mean, you gotta remember they were trying to make sure to tell you like this is the last game. There's no going back. Like they're blowing up the planet. There is no. You can go to the planet. You can play the game again. No, it's done at that point.
No, I know, but like you understand what I'm getting at though. Like, but instead of having that be like the shebang when you're like a quarter through the game, like what? Like that's stupid pacing. That's absolutely shit pacing. And I'm not just saying this because Saints Row is all like batshit crazy and stuff like that, but no, that's just stupid fucking pacing.
Story, the characterization, there's a lot of things that Saints Row 4 did wrong, obviously.
But the one thing yeah, exactly. Like gameplay wise, the only thing I'm annoyed about is the health pickups, and also just the fact that the powers kind of made actually driving obsolete.
Yeah, like there were like an incredible amount of cars, but you could just run super fucking fast. What was the point?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's fun to screw around with friends, but like literally, Saints Row 3 is my favorite because it's still got a decent story, decent characterization, and it's still grounded.
I'm sorry. Well, when it comes to like Saints Row, it's definitely 2. 3 definitely had a lot of plot holes and things they didn't do right, in my opinion.
But not as
Gameplay-wise,
much as
I enjoyed
4
it.
though. Not as much as 4. And it's
Yeah,
also just
no,
the
it's
fact.
not
It's
good.
also just the fact. I will say this: I've only really played 3 and 4 because I'm not going to buy the. I'm not going to get this get the version of 2 on Steam until they put out that fix or a potential remaster of 2.
Wait, what's
Because
wrong with that on Steam?
2 on PC is a buggy mess. You can't even play it.
Yeah,
Can't
I
even
guess
play it. And the only other way to play 2 is to play it as a 360 classic on the One or the Series X.
You want to know something that would be really good and actually would have made Volition a lot of money?
What?
Just remaster 1 and 2 and then have them like actually decently playable on PC.
Well, no, they are. Well, no, they are working. They are working on fixing 2. They're working on fixing 2.
They had how many years
And
to
one,
do this?
and hold on, Saints Row 1 is kind of an issue because that was exclusively on Xbox.
Yeah, and Days Gone was exclusively PS4, and now it's on Steam as well as fucking like.
But Kevin, do you at least see you at least understand what I'm getting at, though?
No, I will say this: the Saints Row 3 had, I guess, the most good like balance of story and gameplay. Because with 3, they definitely improved in the gameplay. That's one thing I definitely liked. But the story could have been better, but it was okay-ish.
It was still grounded. While you might give 2 a 10, I would say you might give just ballparking. You might give 3 a 7.5. Does that sound right?
Yeah, honestly, that does sound about right.
So it's just like I've only really played 3 and 4. I've only played 3 and 4. I still gotta play Get Out of Hell, but still, it's just like the matter of.
Have you at least looked at the cutscenes for 1 and 2? Have you at least seen the story for those games yet, or no?
Not yet, but I know what happens. But do I still want to play 1 and 2? Yes, but do I have the means of doing so? Not really, and I'm not going to emulate an Xbox game because that's going to be just shit.
I guess that's fair. Can't really force you to do that.
Yeah, no, like it's just like, and with my current computer is just I don't think it'll be able to handle emulating 360 or just even Xbox.
Fair enough.
Like the highest that it'll go, probably in my opinion, is fucking GameCube and Wii. And even then, like my Wii tiles are very select.
I miss the Wii.
Same.
I'm starting to fall asleep, so Tyler, take us out, please, before I pass out on myself.
Alrighty. Any closing thoughts, anybody?
Closing thoughts. Honestly, I'm hopeful for the Saints Row reboot because I want to have another fun GTS style game that knows how to have its goofy moments in story and out, especially with the multiplayer. So I'm hopeful for that. I'm also hopeful for a lot of games that I saw at Gamescom, but I can only hope. That's literally it.
All right, John. Any closing thoughts?
No, I don't have any thoughts. My brain is
no
off.
thoughts, head empty.
Yeah, head empty.
No thoughts, head empty.
He's dead.
Within himself.
He's focused on Black Mirror, and as for me, don't drink and party, kids, because you will make very stupid decisions.
Or at least drink too much. Stay coherent.
Thoughts, head empty. No thoughts, head empty.
Stay coherent.
Thoughts, head empty. No thoughts, head empty. No thoughts.
Empty.
Tyler, take us out, or I will fucking force you to admit that coffee is a goddamn soup. It's bean soup.
No,
No
no, 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 no,
thoughts,
no, 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 no,
head
no, no.
empty.
Kevin, Han. First off,
No thoughts.
it's not
head
bean
empty.
soup. It's
No
a bean
thoughts,
brew.
Head empty. No thoughts.
Nope,
Head
bean
empty.
soup. Same way this like the ocean is.
Good night, guys.
On
Good night.
Tyler, you're making me do this. You're making me do this.
What?
Look what I just put in the fucking admin chat. You made me do that.
Oh, John already had out. Damn.
Yeah, you did.
All right. All right. And good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Good night, bitches.
You the bitch.